How you doing? This is Coach DeCarlo. This is day 2 of the 30-day mental diet for abundance. Now, I've been actually doing pretty successful. Of course, it's the next day, so I really haven't stepped into the day. But, I wanted to discuss a technique that, a lot of times people say, well, Coach, I just can't feel abundant. And I've had that challenge at times too. When you look at your surroundings and you look at everything that's going on, sometimes it's difficult to feel abundant. But I found something that worked for me, and hopefully it'll work for you. Go out and purchase a $1, $2 lottery tickets wherever you're at, whatever the equivalent of that lottery ticket is. Here we have the Powerball and the Mega Millions. Often when I want to feel abundant, I'll go out and purchase a lottery ticket. I'll either pick my own numbers or allow the machine to just give me a quick pick. The benefit of purchasing that lottery ticket is, for a moment, you can begin to feel wealthy. And imagine what you would do if you won that lottery. A lot of times what I'll do is not even look at the number. Now, why do I do that? We normally cast our numbers on various days of the week. When those numbers are pulled or drawn, what I'll do is basically look at the winning numbers, and I'll imagine to myself that I have the winning ticket. And so I'll walk around a couple of days holding on to that lottery ticket. And the reason for that is, so for that moment, like I said, first and foremost, you go into your imagination and you start thinking about what you would do if you won that lottery. What things would you buy? What things would you pay off? What trips would you take? Just kind of go wild in your imagination, because see, worst case scenario, you just won $20 million, at least in the U.S. lottery. So depending upon the lottery that you buy into. But for us, $20 million can buy you quite a bit, before taxes. Think about all the things you would do if you won that lottery. And like I said, allow your mind to go wild. Feel it real for yourself. Just get into the moment of feeling how it feels to have all of that money. And like I said, what I'll do is purchase the ticket and set on it for a couple of days, because see, who knows? I could very well be the winner. But if I've already looked at the number, then once the lottery numbers are pulled, I already know that I didn't win. So what I do is give myself a few more days, because see, a few more days won't make that much of a difference. So we had one recently, and it was almost $1 billion. I had purchased 2 tickets that week, and I could not locate the tickets. For the life of me, I had put the tickets up somewhere when I purchased them, and I just could not recall where I had placed the tickets. So when the numbers were drawn, I looked at those numbers and I thought to myself, those could potentially be the numbers that I picked. But since I can't find my tickets, I don't know for sure. So I basically gave my subconscious mind something to work with, and I told subconscious mind to help me locate those tickets. And the thing is, I was wondering to myself, did I throw the winning lottery ticket away? But in the end, my subconscious mind helped me locate the tickets. And of course, I did not win, because perhaps right now we may not be having this talk, or we wouldn't be having this talk at this destination. I'm sure that we would be traveling or something at this point. But my whole point is, so for those few days, I was a winner. And in my spirit, I resonated that of abundance, of being a multi-millionaire, almost a billionaire. They said after taxes, if you took just the payout, you still had almost $400 million. So more money than most of us would ever spend in our whole lives, maybe a couple of lifetimes. But for a couple of days, I allowed myself to be a winner. I allowed myself to bask in what it would be like to travel, to, just to spoil myself, to spoil my family, to not have to worry about bills and things like that. And the funny thing is, with money doesn't solve everything, but what it does do is solve the things that money solves, such as bills. Just imagine for a moment, if you could just wipe out the concern of bills, what would you be free to do? Where would you be free to go? So as you see my point, when you take that away, all of a sudden you have this dynamics of being able to travel in your mind's eye. And it goes back to what Mr. Lindell said. He says, when he's in his quiet place, when he's in his office, he has all these pictures. And he says, listen, when I'm there, I'm not here. And when I'm here, I'm not there. You can travel anywhere in your imagination. So imagine traveling with this lottery win. Lottery win is not the only way that you can manifest money, but this is just one tool that I use to allow me to feel abundant for the moment. This is Coach DeCarlo saying, listen, only you can create your perfect world, not God or man. Only you can create your perfect world. Until we speak next time, have a great and abundant day.